Runners coming in. That's it, off and racing in this Tattersalls Ireland Winter Sale 5-year-old Geldings Maiden Legend at 2 prominent early on as they make their way on down towards the first of 15 fences in all. And out front, Lou is going to take off with the advantage, being chased down the inside, and Campflight ahead has made a mistake at the first. Ryder has done well to keep the partnership. In fact, as you don't see it, Campflight ahead for Dunedin on ship. That fence number 1 went to the mid division, but as they make their way on down into the back straight for the first time, they're not hanging around, go down rocking down the inside of Lou, and just in behind these then races Mayor Humdinger, and they're being followed next in the field as they go to rise at fence number 3 by Champagne Blue. Towards that one's outside then races the pale jacket of Ballygluin Lad, being followed next in the field by Legend de Touche, and behind Legend de Touche at this point races Gentle Ocean. Connections took her opening contest. Right in behind Gentle Ocean as they go to rise at fence number 3 is Royal Mal, being followed next in the field by Dream on Mick as they make their way around into the bend that's going to them around into the back straight behind Dream on Mick. At this point is the grey jacket of Lorman Lad. Behind Lorman Lad as they continue now to make their way on around the bend races the McGuff Runner, Tarnavango, and last of all is Maximum Appeal. So continuing now to make their way on down along the back straight are the bottom of the track and Lou with Ballygluin Lad. They're being chased by Go Down Rockin' as they disappear from clear view and make their way on the bend that's going to take them back into the home straight. We'll pick them up when they reappear on their way back towards fence number 4. And as we wait for them to come back to the gap on the way towards the 4th, out front with the advantage, it is Lou being chased in second spot by Ballygluin Lad. Right in behind these then races Mayor Humdinger, and they're being followed by next in the field by the black jacket of Go Down Rockin'. Right up in behind, further back in the field at this point is Gentle Ocean as they continue to make their way onto the gap with Champagne Blue. Behind these then as races Legend de Touche in company with Lorem Lad. Behind Lorem Lad at this point then races the black cap of Dream on Mick, who's last but 3. They are Royal Mal, who's last but 2. The next one is Tarnavango, and last of all at this point is Maximum Appeal. Making their way around the top bend and out front with the advantage, Lou and Jamie Scallon from the keen running Ballygluin Lad and Troy Welsh around the outside, who's just come through to take over the lead. So it's Ballygluin Lad from Lou. They're being followed back in third by Mayor Humdinger. Right in behind these then is Go Down Rockin', being chased next in the field by Gentle Ocean. Champagne Blue is next, and they're being followed as they make the downhill run by Legend de Touche with Dream on Mick. And further back and behind these then to find Lorem Lad with the next one racing, which is the white jacket of Royal Mal. Further back in the field then to Tarnavango, and last of all is Maximum Appeal. Racing on through the gap and on their way towards the next fence, they'll be jumping number 8 this time, and over in front Ballygluin Lad from Lou. Right in behind these then races Mayor Humdinger in company with Go Down Rockin'. Champagne Blue is next, and they're being followed by Gentle Ocean, Dream on Mick as they swing the bend to the bottom end of the track. Further back in the field then to find the next one racing, which is Royal Mal. Legend of Touche's in mid-division. Right in behind towards the rear end of the field is Maximum Appeal, and last of all, and completely taken off now, is Tarnavango. So as they swing along the bottom and shortly prepare to race back into the home straight on their way towards the next one they'll be jumping, which will be fence number 9. First of a line of 3 in the home straight, second one of which will be the last of the circuit's time. And out front with the advantage as they come back through the gap and back into view, it is Ballygluin Lad from Lou. Right in behind these then is Go Down Rockin' and Champagne Blue as they rise at this one. They're then followed next in the field by Mayor Humdinger, and further back and behind these then to find Gentle Ocean with the next one racing, which is the grey jacket of Lorem Lad. Legend de Touche is next, being followed next in the field by Dream on Mick as they rise out over that one. Behind Dream on Mick at this point races Maximum Appeal, who's the second last one, the main body of the field. Last of that main body is Royal Mal, and last of all, and still continuing, is Tarnavango, is being eased now and will likely pull up before going out to the final circuit. Tinahely does in fact calling it a day before jumping 5 out. So to make the way around the top bend for the final time in this Tattersalls Ireland Winter Sales sponsored 5-year-old Geldings Maiden. Out front with the advantage, it is Balde from the second running Champagne Blue. Major Humdingers in third, and they're being followed in fourth by Gentle Ocean. Go Down Rockle, Legend at Touche, and they're being followed by Dream On Mick. With next in the field races Lorem Lad, and they're being followed out a little wider races Royal Mal. Ballygluin Lad has lost several positions at this point, finds himself last with one. The overback marker at this point is Maximum Appeal. Racing on to go through the gap and head on downhill towards their third last fence, and out front with the advantage, it is Balde being chased in second spot by Champagne Blue. Right out widest of all in the yellow jacket at this point races Gentle Ocean, and they're then being followed next in the field by Legend at Touche with Mere Humdinger. Right in behind them then comes the black jacket of Go Down Rockin' with Dream On Mick, who's just in behind these, and behind them then races the next one racing, which is Royal Mal in front of Legend of Touche. Then comes Maximum Appeal. They're in turn going away from the hard-driven horse in the grey jacket, which is Lorem Lad. So as they swing out the back straight at the bottom of the track and make their way on around is the bend that's going to take them back towards their final two fences in the home straight. And Balde had Champagne Blue for company towards the outside, and coming with a challenge was Dream On Mick as they disappeared from our view. So as they prepare now to come back through the gap, and out front with the advantage Dream On Mick from Gentle Ocean in second, Go Down Rockets in third, Champagne Blues in fourth as they go out over the second last fence, and it's Dream On Mick over the far side. From over the near side, Gentle Ocean, they're then being followed by Go Down Rockin', and then trying to run on again as Royal Mal, but racing on towards their 15th and final fence. So with the advantage, it's Dream On Mick by a length or so to the second running Gentle Ocean as they go inside the closing stages. Dream On Mick is probably doing best as they drive close home. Dream On Mick takes that from back in second spot was Gentle Ocean. They're being followed back in third by Go Down Rockin'. Royal Mal was in fourth or fifth when on shipping at the last. They're being followed in by Maximum Appeal. Champagne Blue, not sure if he jumped the last, but Lou was definitely pulled up before the last. So too was Legend of Touche Mere Humdinger. Also pulled up in the home straight there was Lorem Lad.